Our first awardee, Seong-Kon has made the trip from his home country of the Republic of Korea to accept his award. Kim is a professor, a prolific author, and an award-winning journalist. Just this February, the Korean government selected him to direct the country's Literature Translation Institute, which promotes Korean literature overseas. His daughter, in fact, Min, who is in attendance with us this evening, is a Fulbright scholar and a PhD candidate, appropriately enough, in UB's English department. Kim, in fact, came to UB on a Fulbright scholarship in 1978 and received his PhD in English in 1984 under the direction of the late Leslie Fiedler, the UB professor and great literary critic. During his tenure as professor at Seoul National University, Kim has sent more than 30 of his graduate students to the UB English department for their PhDs. All of them are now faculty members at various Korean universities, forming a strong UB connection in Korea. In appreciation of Dr. Kim's efforts, we are honored to present him with the International Distinguished Alumni Award.
I'm extremely honored and privileged today to be here to receive this prestigious award. In my life, in the past, I have received a number of prizes and awards, but this is absolutely the best, the most precious award I have ever received. I'm going to treasure it and cherish it for the rest of my life. 30 years ago, actually 34 years ago, when I first came to UB, I had the privilege of learning from internationally well-known professors such as the late Leslie Fiedler, Marcus Klein, Neil Schmitz, and Bob Daly, and many more. And especially, Professor Fiedler taught me the importance of cultural understanding. Professor Fiedler was himself an interpreter of the Japanese language during the Pacific War. And he emphasized the importance of cross the border and close the gap. My father was also an interpreter during the Korean War for General Douglas MacArthur. He was a graduate of law school, so he could have become a lawyer and made a lot of money and enjoyed the prestige, but instead he chose to become an interpreter because he realized the importance of cultural understanding in times of national crisis. I inherited that spirit from my mentor and from my father, and I have devoted myself, my life, to a better understanding between the East and the West, between the United States and Korea. The moderator mentioned for the past 30 years, I have sent more than 30 students to the UB English department. And when I was first here 34 years ago, UB had only 18 students altogether, university-wide. Today, UB has more than 800 students from Korea. That's a lot of change, and I'm very proud of them. Among those 30 students that I sent to the UB English department is my daughter, Min, who is sitting over there. She was a university valedictorian, and she was a Fulbright grantee, so she could go any prestigious university in the United States, but she chose UB. Who knows, in the future, she may send her daughter to UB again. So it has become our family's legacy. Our love for UB will continue in the future. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful to the UB Alumni Association for giving me this very important and wonderful prize. I'm very happy to be back to my second hometown in the United States, Buffalo, New York. I will never forget Buffalo, New York, and UB for the rest of my life. Thank you so much.